Looking pretty. Say still look pretty. I lost the fucking song. I mean, the thing. All right. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Welcome back, guys, to the Weebs Closet. My name is Nekko.
I am Mike, Meryll, and Jake, all at the same time.
Hell yeah. And today we are missing 2 of our teammates. They're
not with us anymore.
Yeah, their aura got depleted, and well, they got swept.
They didn't die. They're just not here.
No, they're out in San Antonio. Was it San Antonio? Is that? I think that's where they went. I don't know longer. No, they're going on vacation, so we're just watching this video by ourselves just to try and keep you guys entertained for the time being.
And the reasoning that we're able to do this is because Mike and Meryll have made it up to the end of Volume 2.
Yeah.
And I have not, so I have to watch this.
Yeah, so, and I mean, next week we're also going to Mississippi to do the recording, so, we just want to be able to keep on track on this.
I'll talk to you about that later.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
There's different news, huh? All right, nonetheless. But point is that we wanted to make sure that we had enough content to keep on giving you guys, so that way there was no stop for any means. So that's why we're here. That's why we're doing it. Mike and Meryll are okay, and if need be, they'll just refresh on their own time. My voice entirely changed the moment that I closed by a little bit more. Nonetheless, but yeah, today is Season 2, Episode 6, Burning the Candle, which I'm actually quite excited because last one we kind of had a hitch on the video, and you probably saw it with like the videos carried on until the last 5 minutes were left, but the audio got cut off in the first 14 minutes of recording.
A lot of technical problems on the last episode.
Granted, it was the first time I think we recorded as a group with a new camera. It was like a different setup, so we kind of reverted a little bit to the old camera for the time being until we figure it out. So hopefully that either if the microphones fail, the camera still has our audio, and we've had that problem before, and the audio still sounds pretty decent. So at least we're able to work with that. So nonetheless, so again, back in the last episode, there was a little bit of story here and there, but not enough. It was mainly more action. We saw the bot, and you got to see.
Well, I don't know. There was a lot of things that happened. I guess the story didn't go from point A to point B, but we got a lot of things that happened. What was Yang? She was at the club, but what was her purpose for doing that?
So they were all trying to get information as to what Torchwick and the gang was up to.
That's right.
So Yang was like, "Oh, I got a shady friend in the shady side of town that knows everything." That's why she went to the club. You had Wise going to the Schnee. She went to the Central Tower to communicate with the Schnee company to get some files, because she has that is the CEO, so I got access card. And then I think Blake was with Sun. They went to a meeting,
literally like the heart of the flame, or whatever they say.
White Fang meeting, yeah. And that's whenever they saw everything, and we got to see a new character, Neo.
Yes, the female counterpart of Torchwick, you could say.
Yeah. A lot of resemblance, definitely. And I like her character. A lot of people do love her.
And you were telling me she was voiced by Casey Lee Williams.
Yeah, she is.
That is interesting.
Yeah, so I kind of wait to see I'm just curious as to how you're gonna react once you see how she sings and then see how she plays this character. It's entirely different. But nonetheless, we're gonna keep on watching. Again, we're about to start it. Episode 6, Burning the Candle. Here we go. Do you want me to lower the volume? I think that's kind of loud.
It's good. This is always super loud.
You're right.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. We can't just wait with life.
Oh, and if you haven't yet commented on it or watched it, we reacted to the soundtrack. The video should be up already before this one. So
Volume 1.
Yeah, Volume 1. It took us a while, but it was just because of scheduling and whatnot, so it was difficult to get it all up and running, but we managed to get it. Nonetheless, like if you didn't watch it, go watch it. If not, just comment over here what you thought about it too. Because just listening to this one makes me want to listen to the whole soundtrack of this one.
I need you to pick a tablecloth. Aren't
She
both
thinks they look the same. Yep.
I don't even know why I asked.
Uncultured.
Yeah, walking around with a 500-pound amp.
So, have you picked out a dress yet? What's the point? Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going?
Oh, don't worry. She's going.
Weiss! We agreed. No doilies. If I don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
Your dances can have fog machines?
We were thinking about it.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies all excited for dress up?
Yeah, right.
Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night.
What are you two wearing?
We'll just see about that.
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
Hey, I may have moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Yeah, we've noticed.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still being all, you know, Blakey?
Obviously. I still can't think of a way to change her mind.
Guys, trust me. Blake will be.
I like the composition. Like they made the gap in the middle just for it. Like I didn't think about it, but now that we've been dealing with animation a little bit or seeing Meryl do it, makes me appreciate it a little bit more.
The composition within the frame. That's a big topic in film and animation.
Yeah.
And her eyes are still
Like dead.
dead.
What is that?
Cats always like chasing lasers.
See, I thought it was something in the computer, but like the one that shot at the hands, like it's entirely different.
It's probably Ruby.
Isn't
Or
that
it's Yang, maybe.
isn't that like offensive?
It's Yang, I knew it.
What do you. We need to talk.
Like, that's cheating. You can't point lasers.
We need to talk.
I don't know if you catch it, but it's Samurai Shampoo.
Oh, that's funny.
You are one of my best friends. These past few months, I feel like we've really bonded. Even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that much about you personally, but darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
And I, you.
Poor man,
Which
just covering
is
his.
why I wanted to get your advice on girls.
Girls?
I just
So that's
don't
Monty
know
Elm.
Yeah.
how to girls. I guess what I'm asking is, well, how did you ignore you know?
We're not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on.
John,
Boop.
what is this all about?
That's what the shirt said.
It's Weiss. I'm completely head over heels for her, and she won't even give me a chance. She's cold, but she's also incredible. She's smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing? I just wish she'd take
It's
me
actually
serious.
Casey Lee Williams that's singing. It's not actually her.
I wish I could be so sensitive, so I feel without messing it all up.
Then do it.
What?
Tell her exactly what you've just said. No ridiculous schemes, no pickup lines.
I don't know. The guitar was pretty good.
Be honest,
I was impressed.
John. You can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
You're right. Thanks, Pyrrha. Good talk, Ren.
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
Ooh.
She got sized up.
Damn, and she said that out loud
I
too.
want you to stop. I
He
want
hadn't
you to
even
slow
turned the
down.
corner yet.
Don't
What'd you say?
have the luxury to slow down. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity.
The necessity is stopping Torchwick.
And we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say.
Fine.
Ruby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of Vale. Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name was Summer Rose, and she was like super mom, baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then one day she left for a mission and never came back. It was tough. Ruby was really torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kind of shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second.
Hmm.
The first was my mom. She wouldn't tell me everything. But I learned that the two of them had been on the team together with Summer and Crow.
Okay.
And that she'd left me with him just after I was born. No one had seen her since.
So there's two pairs of moms. I mean, there's two moms.
That question.
I always said that Cinder was Ruby's mom, but I might have been
I didn't know the
mistaken
answer,
here.
but I was determined to find out. It was all I thought about. I would ask anybody I could what they knew about her.
Maybe I'll start to like Yang a little bit more.
One day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave the house, put Ruby in a wagon, and headed out. I must have walked for hours. I had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't gonna let anything stop me. When we finally got there, I could barely stand. But I didn't care. I had made it. And then I saw them. Those burning red eyes. There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter. But, as luck would have it, our uncle showed up just in time. My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
Yang.
We don't get anything on the mom yet.
I
Don't
understand
tease
where
me
you're
like
coming
that
from,
now.
but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just.
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me. But I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand. I'm the only one who can do this.
No, you don't understand. If Roman Torchwood walked through that door, what would you do?
I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can't stop him.
You can't even stop me.
Now kiss.
There you go.
I'm not
Is it gonna
asking you
happen?
to stop.
Close enough.
Just please, get some rest. Not just for you, but for the people you care about.
I do like the changing of the eyes colors.
Oh yeah.
Whenever she gets angry, they get red.
And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
Neptune!
Mm.
Oh, hey, what's up?
She's
I
gonna
know
get
this is a
rejected right
little-
here.
Unorthodox, but I wanted to ask you something. Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
I feel bad.
It kind of sucks, but that's how it always goes. Like, not always, but like in high school, that's a common thing.
Oh, you look beautiful! Can we have a serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
Stupid, dumb neck trap.
This guy couldn't even be bothered to put on a suit.
Not at all. Hey.
Wow.
Does this mean we're going together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
I'm not dancing with you, Nekko. Stop that.
What was? I
Oh,
think that's
that
a
was
phone.
my phone. Rest in peace.
I told you she would come.
Mission accomplished.
Where's Neptune?
What do we do now? Just have
Where's the
fun.
boy Neptune?
Does that mean I can change?
I mean, they too are the ones that are running the thing, so probably they're just trying to make sure that everything's fixed for the moment before they have fun.
I guess we'll see.
enjoying yourself?
Oh no, everything's fine.
Ruby, it just so happens that I'm into
I'm
young
just not much
children.
of a
I would like to
fancy-
dance with you.
Fancy girl.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may.
It's funny.
sorry.
It's funny because he does always find her whenever she's alone.
Exactly. No.
About it. Fighting and dancing are so different. Two partners interlocked. Although one wrong move on the ballroom nearly leads. to
Everyone has a
storm.
fantasy.
Twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds. But it's nights
But, I mean,
like these that
it's
can
been a
help
while
keep them
since we've
stronger
seen
than
him.
ever. Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
Like legit, I think the last time we saw him was the last time that he was talking with her.
Trying to think, yeah.
Miss it for the
Oh, whenever he was interrogating Blake.
Okay, well, we gotta watch the next one.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Why?
No.
Why?
Because no.
Give me an answer.
I feel like the next one will be better to watch with the whole.
They've
crew.
already seen it.
They have already seen it. You really want to see it, huh?
They've already seen it.
All right.
They've already seen it.
Okay, I guess we can watch the next one. All right, but before we do though, now I'm like thinking about it. Nonetheless, back. Okay, story.
Dance Dance Infiltration. Don't show me this, Nekko. Don't show me these things.
Better.
There we go.
I mean, that was the next episode anyway, so.
Uh,
But nonetheless,
I mean, we knew there was an infiltration
I
happening.
mean,
anyway.
literally at the last second. But you know, backstory, the moms and whatnot. So what do you? So you okay? So now you're torn. Now you don't know if it's Ruby's mom or if it's Yang's mom.
Ruby's mom is a great hero, a great lost hero that is still alive somewhere. And Cinder is Yang's mom.
That's your theory.
Yes.
But
that's my
don't-
official.
Didn't you say that Cinder looks more like Ruby?
Cinder does look more like Ruby, but Yang and Ruby are sisters. I don't know where Yang's blonde hair comes from, but they are sisters. They do have similar facial features.
You got a point because it could be either the mom or it could be the dad,
dad, yeah.
and then Ruby didn't get the blonde hair, like or you know.
Yeah, and Ruby's mom could be red-haired. Or
I mean, I guess
Ruby has
for
brown
me,
hair.
she's more like black haired, but yeah,
Yeah,
she
I mean,
does have a red tint.
We have the
It does have a red tint at the
Yeah.
end, so I guess for me, it's more black than red. But yeah, I guess.
I'm not paying. Yeah, it's semantics. I'm not paying too much attention to it. This is a show. That's just my theory. I remember when Cinder was first introduced, and I was like, "That's somebody's mom." I don't know who it is. I don't know why I thought that.
It's funny like how would you kind of like immediately
Just
like
because she's so like stoic and like she's so much more mature looking than all the other characters.
yeah.
I almost like when she was first introduced, I was like, "Oh, she's the counterpart to Good Witch in a way, kind of like how Torchwick is the counterpart to Oz." And I was like,
Totally agree. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Like that's definitely a little bit the counterpart so far that they've shown. I mean, again, why are you laughing because of my sound effects or because your
we're
theory?
sucking metaphorical dicks right here.
Nonetheless, but I don't know if you caught like everything that Yang said, but she said like like I don't know much about my mom, but I knew that she was in a team with both my dad, Summer, and Crow. So so far in the
Who's
first
Crow?
the first episode, they said Crow is the uncle, which is the person
right.
who taught
Ruby.
Ruby how to use the scythe. But
So okay, so the dad, Summer Rose, is Ruby's mom.
then we got Crow, which is the uncle.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to theory craft too much, but
Go ahead.
if I don't think Ruby's mom is dead,
Okay.
but if she is, it's because of Yang's mom. And I don't want her to be dead because I want to see Cinder and Ruby's mom go head to head.
Okay. All right.
I'm way off from.
I mean, hey. I mean,
don't know.
but the thing is that if Cinder is Ruby's mom, then how is she gonna face against herself? Like what?
No, Yang's mom. Cinder is Yang's mom, and then Ruby's.
okay.
Like I said, Ruby's mom was a really great hero that is lost or killed by Cinder, or is exiled, or is blackmailed, and couldn't come back. And now, soon she might, or maybe she's just really dead. I don't know.
So you're definitely dropping the whole she turns into a villain and whatever act.
Ruby's mom?
Yeah, like you said, like she turns into a villain or whatever, and now she's Cinder. Like you said something on the swords earlier, so I mean, and so I'm like, are you dropping it? Are you holding it by a string while you're saying you're holding it?
I never considered that Ruby and Yang were half sisters. I don't know why I never considered that since they have completely different hair colors. But my cousin Colby has like beach blonde hair, and then his brother has brown hair.
It's funny because like most people say like it's clear that they're not like related like straight up, but for me I don't feel that way because like half of my family looks black and half of my family looks white, so it's like my legit sister looks hella black compared to me, and sorry Keisha if you're listening to this, but like that's the reality. And then you have me, which I'm extremely pale. So like for me it was like yeah nothing wrong with that, you know, until they mentioned this is like oh but that also brings another thing, and I think this brings the Jake into the show, which is that means that guy got with both of the girls in the team.
At the same time, I don't think so, because I was listening very carefully, and because they're 2 years apart.
Yeah.
God damn it, this is pretty tough to put together now that I think about it. But I'm not gonna overthink about it, overanalyze it. I just really want to see what happens next. But that was one of the best episodes for sure, just because it like we're getting so much now on these characters. We got a lot on Blake as well.
Yeah, Blake was definitely like the last season was definitely Blake's season. If anything, so far it was mainly centered on her and her backstory. So this one, it seems like we're taking back a little bit more and looking more into Yang's and Yang's and Ruby's a little bit. I don't know if it will continue or if it stops right here. But so far, that was a really good portion on it, and I do like that. There's a lot of like hidden things that you may need to sit down and rewatch it again, because
I will say that watching it with one person as opposed to three others we're less talkative.
It's a little bit easier to take in the information, and granted, it's not okay. I honestly don't think that our 4-man reaction is bad at all. It's just that it's fun, and we like to have fun, and ultimately, it's somebody in the comments even said it's like I like your casual getting together with friends and watching your favorite show together. That's technically what we're doing here. I mean, granted, it is one of my favorite shows, not yours so far, but I feel like it's definitely might reach one of the tops.
Maybe top
list.
5, you know.
Maybe top 5, yeah. But nonetheless, so while you may lose some, I always, after every single episode, I do sit down with y'all and I always discuss a little bit more and we talk about it. Although it doesn't make it into the camera, into the recordings. We do talk about it later on, because if not, we would just be sitting down in a single video for like 3 hours easily. But with that said, though, it had a great story. We're seeing our girls dress up now, which is pretty cool.
Cosplay potential.
we see Ospen hitting on little girls.
You know,
Good old
we
Ospen.
we joke.
No, but so yeah, and now at the end, these two guys, Emerald and Mercury, seem to be making a move. They're making it in. I really doubt they're there for the punch. You know, like
No.
I'm pretty sure they're there too.
I mean, they're sus, you know, to say the least.
Yeah. So with that said, I think Jake really wants to watch the next episode. So
Yeah, they've seen it already. Let's hit that play button, Nekko. Don't be scared.
all right.
Don't be shy. Come on in. The water's
Fine. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna leave you right here. This was the Weebs Closet. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
See you. Thank you guys for joining us on another Weebs Closet reaction. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.